First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
Into the box now, Steve
off tonight
Cook.
For Washington.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Steve Cook.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Cook.
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in the switch hitter. Walter,
hey, here we go, big guy. Wait for yours.
He doubled earlier in the game. Walter 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped up, calling for it. Echeverria, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Christian Yelich.
0-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left.
Attaboy, roll it up.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Steve Cook will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
Oh, big guy.
And
You're
he'll
driving
step
right
out and
here.
ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Nationals are out in front here, 5-2. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Hit in the air to right field.
Right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end. Batista is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Tanner Roark earns the win, his second. Adam Conley couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Tristan Broussard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
So striding in, Steve Cook. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Washington, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Now gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent.
Now in the box, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve right here.
Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing.
Get your pitch
That one looked
drive.
like it
Let's
popped
go,
out of
big
his
dog.
hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
See it. Drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Cook.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Something has to give. Here's the tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance. Walter Takahashi, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, let it rip right here.
And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
He's going.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. The solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the 0-2. Scorched to third. Oh, look at this. He gathers the throw. Got him. Digging in, Steve Cook. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Walter Takahashi will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And now they've got him in a rundown, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Let's go.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. Once more, a throw over. And the runner back safely.
Hey, one time, right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Cook rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's go, kid. What time here? Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
This one's down to third. Schimpf brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 the final finish today. Joe Ross earns win number 7 on the season. A.J. Ramos closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome in, everyone. Despite the rain falling today, the roof is open, so things may get a bit wet. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Ruiz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Hey, you got it.
Ready now.
Let's go.
Steve Cook. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Hey, wait for yours here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Now. Come on,
yeah,
now.
Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games.
Digging in to try it again. Go. Steve Cook, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, one time right here.
Another one sent foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Good job to corral this. Ready once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton going back on it to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Cook.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. Hey, your pitch right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter, the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Hey,
2
need
runs,
you right here. 1
6
time.
hits,
Let's go.
And no errors so far for the Nationals. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's D. Gordon now. His past history with Sean Kelly. 1 for 3.
D. Gordon.
Now a bunt attempt here. Cook. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
So striding forward now, Steve Cook. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Preston Tucker digs in now. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Left fielder, Preston Tucker.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, Steve Cook. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now. Here we go, bud.
First pitch on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Right here.
Chopped foul wide of first. In the air out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Washington get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Corey Knebel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this